Okay, so we're going to do a video on field judging, how to be quick and efficient at field judging, whether you're sitting in a stand or you're looking at trail cam pics. Now, this is just my method that I've used for a long time. I didn't invent it. Other people, I was taught this method. If it works for me, it'll work for somebody else. So the only way I know to do this, maybe do it in three parts. So we'll do three videos. Part one, we're just going to be building a base or the frame of the deer. Part two, I'll pull down a shoulder mount and we'll actually look at some measurements on a deer that helps you do this in the field. In part three, I'll get into some details on what makes these measurements bigger or smaller either way, like more detailed refined so you can get closer. But let's get started on part one. Having a good knowledge of your region or your deer herd of mature bucks in your area, good quality representatives of your deer herd. And I'm not talking about specific measurements on this buck. I don't really, I kind of know what the measurements are, but we're not really talking about that. So we're just using this for a model. So when I'm building a base or a frame on a deer, there's only three things that I look at. I look at main beams, I look at mass measurements, and I look at the inside spread. So an average buck in my area, mature buck, and we're talking average. We're not, I mean, I know there's way bigger, there's way smaller, but I'm going to give on a main beam 21 inches. That's the average. I mean, that's what I see across the board is 21 inches. So if I have 21 on both sides, that's 42. So we just started our frame or our base for field judging a deer. We have 42 inches. Now I'm going to look at the mass. And in our area, in our region, 30 inches is pretty much average mass. I mean, if he's a mature buck and he's got decent bases and it carries out, he's going to be 30. So if we take our 30 inches and we add that to 42, now we have 72 inches. So we're building our frame at 72 inches. And then my inside spread. And I'm going to say that the average mature buck, genetics play a part in that, so it may be different in your area. It's going to be 17 inches for me. So if we put our 17 inches on our 72, we come up with 89. Well, 89 is odd, so I'll just say he's got a 90-inch frame. I'm going to round up to a 90-inch frame. So that's where I'm building my basis. On a common average mature buck in my area, 90 inches is the frame, and that's what we're building off of. So every deer I look at, if he has certain things, I'm going to say he's 90 inches. Then all I have to do is figure the ups, and we're going to do that in part two. So maybe we can have some guys and gals in the comments from the Midwest, North, down South, whatever. Give us some base frame sizes, average sizes down there as far as your average mass and main beams. So we have the frame and the base, so now we got to build the ups in part two. So look for part two, and we'll get a little more detailed on the shoulder mount.